Let me ask you something painful. Have you ever built a perfect streak, maybe 20 days of hitting the gym or meditating, and then you missed one day? And because you missed that one day, you felt like the whole streak was ruined. So you skipped the next day, and the next, and suddenly it's been 3 weeks. I've done this 1,000 times. I used to buy annual gym memberships thinking the money would force me to go. It worked for 2 weeks. I'd skip a Monday, and then I'd ghost the gym for the rest of the year. Why do we do this? Why does one missed day feel like a total collapse? Here is the truth. Your habits didn't die because you lacked discipline. They died because your system has no shock absorbers. You built a plan for a perfect life, but life is never perfect for long. Today, I'm going to teach you the crash protocol, the specific system I use to save my consistency when life completely explodes. In my last video, I talked about having a version 0.1 of your habits, the embarrassingly easy version you do just to stay in the game. But here is the advanced move that most people miss. You don't just use version 0.1 on lazy days. You use it to trigger a specific protocol called survival mode. See, most of us try to maintain growth mode, our perfect routine, even when life gets crazy. That is a recipe for burnout. When chaos hits, like you get the flu or work gets insane, you need to stop trying to grow. You need to toggle your switch. Growth mode is when you have capacity. You do the full workout. Survival mode is when you lower the bar to version 0.1 for everything. You aren't trying to build muscle or write a novel. You're just protecting the streak. You're just trying to keep the neural pathway open so you don't have to restart from scratch. Now, what happens if you completely forgot to toggle? What happens if you did miss a day and went to 0? This brings us to the golden rule of recovery. Never miss twice. Here's the math. 1 day off is just an outlier. Life happens. But 2 days off, that is the start of a new pattern. If I miss a Monday, Tuesday becomes non-negotiable. But here's the trick, and this is where everyone messes up. Do not try to overcorrect. Most people miss a week, feel guilty, and say, I'm going to work out for 2 hours today to make up for it. That is a trap. You will burn out and quit again. Instead, use the re-entry ritual. For the first 2 days back, you are only allowed to do version 0.1, just the bare minimum. You have to rebuild the identity before you rebuild the intensity. The reason this works is because it changes what you are measuring. When you focus on goals, a bad week feels like failure. But when you focus on systems, a bad week is just data. The system knows that chaos will happen, so when it does, you just execute the crash protocol. Winning isn't about having a perfect year where nothing goes wrong. Winning is about having a system that survives when things do go wrong. Remember, intensity burns out. Continuity compounds. So here's your challenge. If you have fallen off the wagon recently, I want you to use the 2-day rule starting right now. Don't try to be a hero tomorrow. Don't try to make up for lost time. Just do your version 0.1. Read 1 page. Do 1 squat. Just show up. Because the only bad workout is the one that didn't happen. And if you haven't defined your version 0.1 habits yet, go watch my previous video where I break that down step by step. Let's get back on track.